So hello and welcome back to my channel, and we'll today discuss about the rivers of the world. So there's just 19 days left for the upcoming examination, and just trying to cover up all the mapping part. So let's start with the region of North America. So this is a map depicting the rivers of North America. So one of the major rivers is Yukon over here. Yukon is known for gold placer deposits. It originates from Canada and it crosses the Arctic Circle. So this right over here is Yukon and it is known for gold placer deposits. Okay, so as you might all know that this region of Alaska is basically USA's territory. This is in the state of United States and the US, and then this is Canada. This right here is Mexico, and then there's Central America and the South America. So we read about Yukon, which also crosses the Arctic Circle. Then there is this Columbia River. So you might have seen Columbia University reference in all the pop culture TV series of Netflix. So just one of those things to remember. So this is the Columbia River. Then Fraser, then McKinsey. Uh, McKinsey and Company is one of the leading business consulting companies. And so you can remember it from that, McKinsey. And there's also a Mahalwari system of Indian revenue, which was introduced by the Britishers. So McKinsey was someone who was elemental in the development of the Mahalwari system of land revenue collection. So the McKinsey River from there, then Churchill, Mr. Churchill, anyways, then Colorado River, Brazos, Rio Grande, Mississippi. So if you might have been a PCM student, or even if in your class 10th examinations you might have read mathematics, then you might know this word because this is from this word only we have so many of those probable situations, probability conditions, so many permutations and combinations. Anyways, this is Missouri, Ohio, and St. Lawrence. So these are the major rivers. So let's go to their features. So the river Mackenzie, as I told you, is Canada's largest river. So this right here, it is Canada's largest river. Then St. Lawrence over here, this St. Lawrence originates from Great Lakes. So you could see the Great Lakes. This right here is the Great Lakes. So St. Lawrence originates from Great Lakes and it forms boundary between USA and Canada. The Niagara Falls are also situated over there. So like you could see the Niagara Falls from USA as well as from Canada. Then the Hudson River, the famous city of New York or the New York Island port is located over here. Then Mississippi is the longest river of North America. It is rich in petroleum reserves. It's a tributary. Its tributary is Missouri, which originates from the Rocky Mountains or the Rockies. And the Mississippi River is also known for the Bird's Foot Delta, and it is very fertile. Therefore, the Great Plains lie over here. So, this is because of the Mississippi rivers we have the Great Plains in this region. Then the Colorado River, it originates from the Rockies. It forms a Grand Canyon. Then the city of Las Vegas is over here. Then it drains into the Gulf of California. It dries up before even reaching over there. So this river Colorado right over here, originating from the Rockies and then draining to here in the Gulf of Mexico. Sorry, Gulf of California, not Mexico. Got confused. This is the Gulf of Mexico. This is the Gulf of California. So the Rio Grande, it runs along the border between USA and Mexico. This was used because of the illegal migration routes in this region. Then there was in South America. So this highlighted portions are not really visible, but I'll just show it to you in the light mode. Maybe then it was more visible. Yeah, this works. Then South America, we have the rivers of Orinoco, the Angel Falls is over here, then the Amazon River, which leads to the Amazon rainforest. This is also the Amazon River. Then Paraguay, Parana, Iguacu Falls, and then this Uruguay rivers. So, switching back to the night mode once again. So, the dark night still rises. Anyways, the Orinoco River has the Angel Falls. So, this right here is the Orinoco Rivers, and it has the Angel Falls. The Amazon River. The Amazon River is basically known for the Amazon rainforest, which are rich in biodiversity. It is the largest river basin, the largest river by volume in the world. This is the second longest river in the world. The longest is Nile. Then the widest river in the world is Amazon. It originates from the Andes Mountains in South America. And the Amazon basin basically contains the countries of Brazil, Guyana, Suriname, French Guiana, Peru, Venezuela, Colombia, Ecuador, and Bolivia. It forms border between Brazil, Colombia, and Peru. So Manaus is a inland port and it is known for rubber trade. Then the lakes of Amazon. These lakes are Kuari Lake, which was recently in news because it was facing droughts. So that Kuari Lake. Then Tefe. It is known for like the riverine dolphin deaths due to the fall in the water levels. So the dolphin deaths was the reason why Tefe was in news. Then Parana River. You might have also seen that movie Piranha. That was a deadly fish. So maybe you could remove it from there. So the Parana River. It forms natural boundary between Brazil and Paraguay, uh, and also between Paraguay and Argentina. The Iguacu Falls are in this Parana River, and the Iguacu Falls are the largest waterfall system. It is located at the tri-junction of Brazil, Paraguay, and Argentina. So this right here is the Iguacu Falls, located in the tri-junction of Brazil, Paraguay, and Argentina. So the Pantani River, it is the basin of Pantanal. Basically, is not a river. It is like a basin of Parana and Paraguay rivers. It is the world's largest tropical wetlands, and it was recently in news because of the forest fires. Moving on to the continent of Africa. So these are the major rivers in Africa. So first is the Niger, then the Nile River, which is the longest in the world, then Congo River Basin was basically asked in the previous year prelims, like the 2024 prelims. The Congo River Basin was asked. Then the Zambezi River and the Limpopo River. So now Zambezi is basically between Zambia and Zimbabwe. So going to the Nile River first. It is the longest river in the world. It flows northwards, like towards here. Nile flows like this. Then White Nile forms the Lake Victoria. So there's Lake Victoria and White Nile. This is the Lake Victoria. Blue Nile forms Lake Tana in Ethiopian highlands. So there's Lake Tana by Blue Nile. This is what Blue Nile forms. This is Blue Nile and it forms Lake Tana. Then there's also Lake Albert in White Nile. Then this is Atbara over here in the Nile River. So Atbara is a tributary of Nile. So in the Blue Nile, which forms the Lake Tana in Ethiopian islands, there's construction of Grand Renaissance Dam across the border between Ethiopia and Sudan. So this is the reason why it was in news. So Grand Renaissance Dam across the border between Ethiopia and Sudan, and the Blue Nile is associated with it, as well as the Lake Tana. Moving on to Congo. Congo basically originates from DRC, the Democratic Republic of Congo. So it is the second largest river after Amazon. It also has the rainforest. Then Brazzaville Declaration was there, which was on peatlands. The Brazzaville Declaration. Then the Congo Basin is the world's largest tropical peatlands. This was the previous year question. Then the Boyoma waterfalls. is also in DRC. Then this river is known for diamond, cobalt, copper. So this region is also known for cocoa cultivation. So this is a map of the Congo River Basin. So the Congo River basically crosses the equator twice. So the countries which have the basin, like which fall into the basin of Congo are the Central African Republic. This is the Republic of Congo. Then Gabon, Democratic Republic of Congo, Tanzania, and Zambia. These are the countries basically which come into the basin of Congo River. Then the Niger. The Niger River originates from Guinea and Guinea. Totally the pronunciation is up to you. Anyways, it is a lifeline of West Africa. Lake Fakirine wasn't used because it is drying up. Then this Niger Delta is known for petroleum and gas reserves. So the countries through which the Niger River basin is formed are the countries of Guinea, Mali, Niger, Benin, and Nigeria. So this is the Niger Delta over here, which is famous for the petroleum and gas reserves. So moving on to the Zambezi River, which is located between Zimbabwe and Zambia. So it drains into the Indian Ocean. So here it follows like this trajectory and drains like this to the Indian Ocean. Victoria Falls are formed along the border of Zimbabwe and Zambia. So here there are Victoria Falls along the border of Zambia and Zimbabwe. So there's also Kariba Lake, Lake Kariba, along the Zambezi River, which is world's largest artificial lake, and it was in news recently because it was facing droughts. So in the Zambezi River, we need to remember the Victoria Falls, Lake Kariba. There's also Lake Kebura Bassa, and the Zambezi River forms the border between Zambia and Zimbabwe. So the other river is Limpopo. It cuts the Tropic of Cancer twice. There was one river which we read about which cuts the equator twice, which was the Congo River. So it cuts the equator twice, and the Congo River basin is known for peatlands, the tropical peatlands. So with this, we have come to an end to this video. I'll see you guys in the next one where we discuss more about the rivers in the continents of Europe and Europe, Asia, and Australia. Till then, see ya, bye, and all the best for the upcoming examinations. Thank you for watching.